everybody. I would like to do a review of Star Wars Skeleton Crew. Um, I just want to do a little disclaimer. I know there was a lot of negative buzz about the Acolyte, and I don't subscribe to that at all. I love the Acolyte. I think most of the people that didn't like it, even though some people said, "Oh no, that's not what it was." I think it was people that are anti woke. They don't like things with women. They don't like things with, you know, people of color, different races. I mean, there were Asians in it. There were black people. They don't like storylines with gay people. I mean, it's basically the far right, basically the alt right conservatives of the country that didn't like the show, and I think that is basically what why people didn't like it. That being said, so I love the Acolyte, um, but I am glad to see that like a lot of people are liking the show. If you go on Rotten Tomatoes, it's getting like this new Skeleton Crew is getting high praise for like 90%, 97% from the fans and the media, and it's like the highest rated show on Rotten Tomatoes since Andor. So that's really cool and promising for like a season two if this keeps up. Now, what I really liked about it, they really nailed the Amblin 80s kind of Goonies uh, feel to it. That movie from the 80s where the kids took off in a spaceship from Earth. I think River Phoenix was in it. Corey Feldman might have been in it. Explorers, I think it was called. Stand By Me. It just invoked all that stuff from an age where kids used to go out and play. They didn't hang out in there. There were no like phones or computers or anything. Video games weren't what they are today, so kids were out playing. So you do wonder whether the young kids who are going to watch this are going to get that aspect of it, and I think they will ultimately. It's still a really fun show, even if you don't, even if you didn't grow up in that era. I was born in 1981, so I'm Generation X technically. The historians have a different idea of what Generation X is. Some people say I'm a millennial. Some people say I'm a Generation X. So I go by I'm a Generation X. I was born in 1981. I grew up in the 80s and I grew up in the 90s. I'm not a millennial. By the year 2000, I was already like an adult. Basically, I was a legal adult already. So I I grew up in that era of riding bikes, of going out and playing, of having a place to go. You know, I used to go in the woods and play. I used to go to you know, the woods at the end of the park or the edge of the road, or you know, I had all these different places where I go and adventure. And you know, if you had friends, you went and adventured with your friends. You went on bikes. You recreated the ET scenes and all that stuff. And so that's a different age, but that's what this invokes. This invokes that 80s Amblin Spielberg feel to this. I also got a Hulk feel to it as well. It almost felt like Hulk. So I really liked the first episode. Was kind of their town was basically an Aden, I think it was called, or something like that. It was that was just the planet, and but the where they lived was almost like a futuristic Earth with like aliens and whatnot. And but there's something weird going on in this town. There's something strange going on. Um, the Great Project or whatever they call it. It sounds very Big Brotherish, very government. They're living kind of in the past, like they didn't know about the Empire. Maybe they're secluded from the rest. Like this takes place after the Empire, like around the Mandalorian age, and they don't know about like they're going on like old Republic credits. So or Republic credits, shall I say, before the Empire. So Republic credits, and so that aspect is weird of it, and the just the element of finding a spaceship and taking off into space, adventure, fun. Some of the kids wanted to go. Some of the kids just kind of went on their, you know, we're looking for something for our, speeder bike. So we figure it's a good advantage, a good chance to go looking for that. So it was really fun. It was got all the feels. The second episode was all pirates and oh man, Jude Law was in it, and he might be a Jedi pirate, and just really cool. And that one kind of gave me the Hulk kind of Peter Pan kind of vibe to it. Really enjoyed it. Can't wait for episode 3. But John Roca, who I follow, really liked episode 3, so I'm hoping it's really good too. Some stuff I agree with him. Some stuff I don't. Obviously, that's usually the case. I didn't agree with him on Acolyte, but I agreed with him um, on Wicked. I thought Wicked was awesome. It's just a beautiful film. Magical. So on this one, I agree with him and his panel of people who generally liked it. I think one guy who was at the bottom, I forget his name, McClung, I think his name is. He didn't he liked it, but he has to see more of this to really be sold. I guess that's true for everybody, but I'm a homer. I usually like everything anyway, but I don't think it's better than the Acolyte, like some people are saying. Excuse me. I think it is on par with it, but it's more for like younger audiences, but like families. It's not little kid. It's like family. Families can watch this. So basically, it was super fun. I can't wait to see where this is going, and I'm glad that it's exceeding even Disney's expectations. I think Disney and Lucasfilms didn't think this was going to be profitable, wasn't any good. I don't think they believed in it, and I think so far it's exceeding expectations on that level. There's something up with this planet, though. Like I said, they bring this out in the second one. All the pirates were like, "Oh, this is at Aden. It's like a made-up place. We don't believe in it. It's a land of gold and silver and treasures and stuff like that." So there's that. All the parents seem to be like kind of like zombie, like brainwashed into the system that they have. So whether it's an actual gold or not gold, treasure, or whether it's like the idea of something, like maybe the whole planet, because the kids think they have stumbled at first upon a Jedi temple, but maybe the whole planet is a Jedi temple. Maybe that's the treasure, that it's a Jedi temple. Who knows? But and the ship that crashed there and got buried under the ground, like I'm guessing a long time ago, if it was buried under the ground, was a pirate ship. Basically, this is a very pirate-oriented show, so it's really fun. I really enjoy it. If I had to rate it out of a 5, I would say 4.5 out of 5. I'm not going to give it a solid 5. Where I would say the first couple of episodes of The Acolyte, I gave a 5 out of a 5. And this one I'm giving a 4 out of a 5. If I'm going to be honest, like right now as I'm sitting here, I would give it a 4.5. But really enjoyed it. I have high hopes for the season. And I highly recommend it. If you guys have Disney Plus, check it out. It's really good. And if you like Star Wars, I would check it out. It's really cool. Anyway, that's going to be my video for right now. Thank you, and just want to say these were cups given, and I think I brought this out in the Wicked in another video. I don't know if it was my Wicked review, but getting them out at for Pepsi's at Regal. They usually give out paper cups. I guess they ran out. So we scored. We got 2 of these plastic cups. That's pretty damn cool if you ask me. And also I got my Star Wars Black Spire hat on. I was gonna wear a fedora, but I couldn't find it. My mom cleaned for the holidays. As you can see, the couch is all done up. I think you saw it in another video. It's all done up for Christmas. We're getting the house ready for Christmas. And anyway, happy holidays, everybody. And I hope you liked my review of Star Wars, The Skeleton Crew. I keep forgetting the name. I don't know why. Star Wars, The Skeleton Crew. Hope you enjoyed it. Happy holidays. And may the Force be with you. Thank you.